Blaise Pascal said, "Truth is so obscure nowadays and the lies are so well established that unless we love the truth, we shall never recognize it." A few months ago, I shared a post on Facebook. It was about Bashar al-Assad and his wife, Lady Asma. How classy and educated they are. Bashar al-Assad being a medical doctor and his wife, Lady Asma, an Oxford graduate. I was surprised, and that was the main reason of my sharing it. Some opposed and some also were astonished like myself. One of my friends, Lisa, she said, "Please forgive me, I really don't know what to believe anymore." With an attachment of another video, Bashar al-Assad trained as a doctor and how did he become a mass murderer. It just struck my mind, the world we live in today is so messed up and the information we rely upon is so vastly manipulated, whether it's social, political, economical, cultural and religious conflict, intergovernment conflict, country versus country, East and Asia versus Europe and America. It is not only difficult but almost impossible to comprehend and draw a conclusion. Something which is right according to me, and that would probably be wrong to you. Who and what is right? What to believe and what not? It is very easy to be decisive if you take one side and put all the blame on the other. But if you truly are impartial and listen to the arguments from both sides, I don't think you will come to conclusion that easily, because either side is right or wrong, one way or the other. When we say the word truth, the question is, what is truth? As a matter of fact, truth comes with knowing, and what we know, it actually comes down to us through media. And media's reporting is based on rating, marketing strategies, targeting specific demographic, age and gender of particular region, specifically designed wording to proliferate the impact of it in terms of raising curiosity and suspense, making people to watch their channel for longer period of time. That's how information and knowledge comes down to us. And that's how media's industry works, based on a simple formula, and which is to increase rating by every means necessary. Let me give you an example. If you are rich and powerful, hire a particular channel, give them suffice payment, and forget about right and wrong. They will do the rest. Pakistani private channel, Geo, supports PMLN, and the other channel, ARY, supports PDI. They both claim that their reporting is based on facts and they are nothing but impartial. If you watch their channel, and you would realize that which is far from truth.
Interview military Lee, you're here about Hillary Clinton. We're here about Trump and our military.
I'm here about Trump as well.
No, you're here about y'all.
According to Noam Chomsky, media uses 10 most powerful and ferocious strategies to manipulate mass population. And those strategies are so well established that even the countries with best education system are under their influence. Manipulation of mass population starts with the strategy of distraction. Incidents are created to distract and divert people's attention from real social political issues, keeping their minds busy and no time to think. When people are distracted, now is time to apply the problem, reaction and solution strategies. In other words, first problems are created which cause some sort of reaction in the public, then solution is offered, or an economic crisis is accepted as a necessary evil.
And now you have to move from talk about a possible accident to talk about some.
It's a gradual process. It doesn't happen overnight. Acceptance to an unacceptable degree. Just keep it applying for consecutive years and people will come to accept it. Have you ever thought why we are shown the commercials of soap, perfumes and drinks over and over again? It is because of this gradual strategy. Advertisers make choices for us. If you think that you are making all the shots, I think you should reconsider yourself. Through media and news channel, people are made to believe that some sacrifice has to be made for better tomorrow. It is not immediate but gradual. In other words, some sacrifice has to be made. It is painful but necessary. Go to the public as a little child. They approach the public like they don't know anything. emotional side of an issue is exploited. It is a classic technique to press this emotional button, which further opens the door towards implementation of fear, desire, and anxiety. Public is kept in a state of ignorance and mediocrity. Just look at the education given in the public schools. It's so poor and mediocre that the gap between rich and poor, between lower and upper class, is impossible to be filled. Through culture, religion, and literature, we are encouraged to be contented and complacent with mediocrity. No matter wherever you are and whatever the situation is, just be happy and do not question anything. When people are satisfied with their situation and circumstances, now they have reached to the level of self-blaming. They think that their misfortune is the failure of their intellect, abilities, and efforts. Finally, getting to know the individual better than they know themselves. It's funny that we have plethora of knowledge about universe, nature, science, religion, and almost everything. But when it comes down to us to choose between two choices, what we really want in life, we don't know that. Let's face the fact. If I tell you the truth, the question is, what's the probability that you would believe me? None. Our society has reached to that pivotal point where we don't want truth, we just need constant reassurance that what we believe is truth. Aldous Huxley said, people will come to love their oppression, to adore the technologies that undo their capacities to think. It is absolutely truth. Just look around and you'll see it everywhere. Whether it's the monarch, political figure, or a celebrity, people love them, cherish and adore them, even so blindly that they defend their favorite personalities in their personal discussions. And those personalities don't even give a damn about their followers. Their followers are just a mathematical figure and numbers to them. Technological advancement has reached to that level. Whether you want to get an admission into the college or you are applying for a job. Don't worry, you will be evaluated by a specifically designed software based on your ethnicity, background, nationality, and where you belong, who you are, and what you are capable of. It doesn't matter. Ironically and astonishingly, people say they believe in the online system. A few days ago, I saw a picture showing the US and Canadian border. You'll see it on the screen. And here is English and Scottish and Indian and Nepalese border. The question is, what border? These are just hypothetical lines drawn on a paper by two people years ago. Now we have been told to protect it, follow it, and preserve it in the next few centuries, or until the day of apocalypse. Religion, politics, social, and cultural differences are used to defend their argument. And yes, successfully so far. The question is, aren't we all human beings regardless of race, gender, color, or faith? Why don't we start acting like it? Skyscrapers, buildings, luxury hotels, and the architecture of religious shrines is so magnificent. On the other hand, the living standards of working class is indescribable. And it is even worse in the third world countries. Working class at the bottom is paying the price of building this world, and yet loving their oppression and adoring the technologies that has undone their capacities to think. It reminds me a quotation of Aldous Huxley, and I'll conclude with that. He said, I don't want comfort, I want poetry, I want danger, I want freedom, I want goodness, I want sin. The question remains the same. What is truth? I think it's a very good question. Like, share, and subscribe, and leave your feedback in the comment box below. I'll personally answer that. Thank you for watching.